Welcome back, everybody. That's right, Beyblade X is still here, and it's here to stay because we are continuing our series of unboxings of the core 4 new Beyblades and their corresponding battles with Hellscythe. Not Hellscythe, Hellscythe. It's actually kind of confusing because Knightshield can also be said Knightshield sometimes, but that's not a problem because we're doing Hellscythe right now, and we're not talking about Knightshield. At least Strand Sword and Wizard Arrow don't have that issue, but who knows, it might get worse in the future. So, Hellscythe, as you may or may not know, is a right-spinning balance type owned by Kazami Bird in the anime. I think I got that name right, and despite his name being Bird, we didn't get an eagle type Bay for his protagonist Bay. That got immediately crushed if you haven't seen the manga yet. We got this, I don't know, demon skull thing, which it'll be interesting to see how this evolves and sort of becomes partnered with Bird as he continues his journey. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to unbox this, and to do that, let's have a look at the back. So obviously, we get a good look at Bird and Hellscythe here. We get its balance type stats, which is all regular. It's got 460, so this is our first 60 height track. And it has taper, which is basically the equivalent of semi-flat for the X generation. Well, it's actually more of a semi-hole flat because it has a hole in the middle, but we'll have to take a look at that after we open it up. Okay, unlike last time, I have learned how to open Beyblade X packaging. I messed it up the last 2 times, but this time I'm gonna get it right because it's as simple as that. It's that simple, and I messed that up twice. So now, without damaging the box, we can pull out its contents. Cardboard insides with just the stupid amount of tape that Takara Tomy decided to put onto this packaging. I don't know why. Like I said, they really must not want people getting into these and unlocking the secret of X. That's a funny thing about Beyblade X I noticed in the manga. Apparently the Extreme Dash is like a secret, even though it's on all of the stadiums. And it's like, you guys wouldn't look at your Beyblades and notice there's like, hey, there's gears on the bits. And hey, there's gears on the stadium. Maybe we should do something with that. Anyways, we've got all our parts here. Most notably, we have, boom, Hellscythe with a very nice red color. Almost as, honestly, I would say better than what it has on the packaging. Here we go. Here comes the blade, Hellscythe. Damn, that is a nice looking Beyblade. First of all, this design on the outside, even from above, looks fantastic. And the side profile, oh my god, that is pretty. That is the prettiest side profile of a Beyblade I have seen in a very long time. This is a very good looking Beyblade. And that crimson red color, that's beautiful. This is awesome. This is definitely one of the best looking X-Bays so far. I know we only have 4 of them, but I'm super excited to see how much better this design can get. This is top-notch design. Our ratchet 460, 4 meaning these amounts of nubs on the side, and 60 meaning it is 60 millimeters. So if we compare it to our 480, you can see that it is 20 millimeters less than 480, meaning it will be slightly shorter and slightly better at getting underneath its opponents. And as you can also see, in comparison to 480, the red color they used for Hellscythe's 460 is far less translucent than the color they use for Wizard Arrow's 480 and even Knightshield's 380. Very interesting. And of course, the bit. Taper, which I was saying it kind of looked like a semi-flat, and it definitely is the semi-flat of this generation, but notably it also has a hole in the middle, making this a semi-hole flat, which I think is completely unheard of, at least in Metal Fight. I don't know about Burst. But yeah, you can see that tapered edge, which is going to give it a little bit more stamina while still having a decent amount of aggression. And I haven't looked at this yet, but obviously all of these have the extreme teeth that let them do the extreme dash. And this bit here, some of them have. And these teeth here, which change the burst resistance on any given X-Bay, which I still don't know really how it works. I'm not an expert on burst stuff, so someone else will have to tell me how it works in the comments. Bam, and now that we have all our parts, rest in peace sticker montages, we can do our final assembly. So, ratchet into blade, bit into ratchet, and then you twist the ratchet to lock the Beyblade. I said you twist the ratchet to lock the Beyblade. So, turns out I'm an idiot. You're meant to put the ratchet in, twist it to lock it, and then put the bit in and it'll just click in. It's way easier and way healthier for the Beyblade if you do it in this order, so hopefully I can put this info in my previous videos. You are not meant to do it the way I was doing it. Hopefully I didn't damage any of my new Beyblades. And oh man, it would have been really useful to read the manual. It would have been really useful to open and read the manual. Keep joking about not needing instructions to put together a Beyblade, but clearly I do. So much for that. Anyways, we now have our fully assembled Hellscythe. And this thing, like I said, fully put together it was already beautiful just looking at the blade, but this thing is even more beautiful now. Look at this gorgeous side profile it has fully put together. The red color on this is perfect. It's absolutely perfect for a red Beyblade. And if we get our Wizard Arrow for comparison, you can see that if I try and hold them at a level height, Wizard Arrow is just that little bit taller than Hellscythe. Bam, that is Hellscythe 460T, or Taper. And now we get to do our test launch. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh wow, he's a fast one. Trying to zip away on the desk. Very aggressive already, very keen to battle, which luckily is the next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna put this Bay through I don't know how many levels of Beyblade battles. It's eager, I'm eager, let's get into it. For these battles, we're also going to be using the new Beyblade X rule set. So a sleep out equals 1 point, a burst or a knockout / over finish equals 2 points, and an extreme finish equals a whopping 3 points. We'll be doing a best out of 3, so first to 2 points, which means that the first competitor to reach 4 points twice overall wins. We're going to be putting Hellscythe up against Knightshield to test its ability to balance both attack and stamina. Hellscythe immediately showing off its power with an X-dash and a knockout, making the score now 2-0. Knightshield drains Hellscythe's stamina and wins with a sleep out, making the score now 2-1. Oh god. That's right, your eyes are not deceiving you, because after a hard-hitting X-dash, Knightshield is sent ricocheting back into Hellscythe, who then sends it flying out the top of the stadium. That's right, it got launched out the top of the stadium cover, and honestly, I have no idea how many points this should be. Is it the same as an extreme finish, or is it worth all 4 points? Regardless, Hellscythe wins round 1. Hellscythe misses an X-dash, but uses this to bounce back onto the very end of the rail and deliver a blow directly to Knightshield's bit, causing it to burst, making the score now 2-0. Hellscythe whittles away at Knightshield's stamina and wins with a sleep out, making the score now 3-0. And unfortunately for Hellscythe, despite what looked to be a perfect X-dash, Knightshield causes it to burst, making the score now 3-2. And in a blink and you'll miss it victory, Hellscythe lands another super powerful extreme dash, bursting Knightshield and winning the match. Whoa, Beyblade X never ceases to amaze me because, oh my god, Hellscythe is a beast in the stadium, and its performance frankly speaks for itself. I didn't expect the taper bit to be so aggressive, but thanks to the speed of this new generation, it was completely out of control. Yet the sloped edge of taper lets it last way longer on low stamina than I would have expected, even managing to outspin Knightshield a few times, who has a needle bit. The biggest surprise though was the sheer offensive power of the Hellscythe blade. For what's supposed to be a balance type, this blade packs a punch. Looking at the side view, I wouldn't expect it to be so powerful, and I definitely wouldn't expect it to have so much upper attack. Being able to completely eject Knightshield out of the stadium absolutely blows my mind every time I think about it. That's enough out of me though. What do you guys think of Hellscythe? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more videos coming soon. I've been a Pink Lemon, and I hope you have a great day.